Oh, Poppy Carl, you got ice water hash, bro. Cool, cool. Damn, bro. Did you look at it? What color is it? Real dark? Last time I think you showed me a little bit of variance in color. Like one of them was a little bit darker. Oh, you just ordered it. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. I did see you send a message actually. I send you chat that you said you were gonna make an order tonight. I saw that. I didn't know if you were getting a bottle. You know what I mean? Um, I guess he's waiting on package for more diversity. So it sounds like he's got a lot right now. He contacted me, but this week I just don't have the money. I don't. Yeah, it's not even good. Cheers, Mike. You just ordered it. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, what was that one you got last time? Or do you know? You don't know strain, right? You just know what it is, right? Excuse me. Maybe it's not even strain. I can't remember because I think I sent you Sean's review when it came out. I mean, but you were already on it. That was $7. I mean, it's 10 now, right? 10 a gram. That's good. 10 a gram is good. 10 a gram is good as fuck. I got I just got a little sample, man. It was free, but I can't remember what it was. It was like less than a gram, and it's in here. Shit, I can't remember what it was. Dude, I'm scraping my brain for it. Maybe it was Candyland or something. Candyland? Is that a good one? I know our farmer has gas candy only this year, but that's cool. I got some update pictures of flowers in the recent days, you know? So they're showing us what they got. Oh, I guess we better have our scratch up when it comes, right? October. Oh yeah. I'll have to figure that real quick. I can figure that though. Gotta flip these movies, man, and these records, man. Especially these records. People pay money for all of them, you know? Even though $4 ones get 12 now, right? So might as well flip that. 4 to 12, you can survive on that sort of budget, you know, or that sort of margin, I should say. Ooh. Creeping Shadow, man. It's working okay. Candyland. Need one more J to see where it really goes. Let me get that done, man. Let me get that done. Oh, Token Tom's up. I gotta join in link for over there. Smoke Circle, late night Smoke Circle. I got a join in link over there, which is really cool, Tom. Thank you, bro. He just went live, man. I'm not gonna jump off because I just went live too, you know. Poppy, man, you got a lot more subs. I noticed, man. That's really cool, man. CS. Yeah, you know, as long as it'll show it to me here on my new channel, you know, if I get the sub, I'll sub it back, you know, as long as it will show the account to me. I guess some of them choose not to show, right? And that's understandable. I think mine are all public, my subs. Excuse me. Meaning you probably even publicly see everything I'm sub to. Don't believe an Amazon list if it's public, you know. I might have already got it. Don't believe one of those. I never cleaned those up. All right, what was I on? Yeah, I need to roll one. Yeah. Take a sip. Cheers. Hey, Poppy, man, you're on smoke, but you didn't quit drinking, did you? I mean, that'd be kind of interesting to know, because I'd be surprised, man, because you know you used to be hitting that wine, and I'm glad you're not hitting that wine, bro. Yeah, my grandmother, mother, all them, they grew up with it. It was all behind the church. Oh, some of it's real good. Blackberry, some of the different apples. Yeah, but it's real high and just wrecks your guts, bro. I don't know what it is, man. It wrecks your guts. And I be drinking lamp oil, and I'm telling you so. You know. Here's your warning. Here's your warning. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you got an order in, man. Cool. Cool, man. I hope he's adjusting well to arriving in Georgia. Yep. He's just one highway down, man. One highway down. It's a 10-hour trip, and for me, it's a 12-hour trip, right? I'll hit a rest stop a couple times, you know. Shit, $10 a gram. I wonder how much you got. Probably eight more, eight or more. That's a lot of smoke. Vir. That's my fucking neck. Oh shit. Heavy rain with Secunda. That's probably pretty rare. This I don't even know what time it is. It's all personal, right on. Oh yeah, yeah, man. You gotta, like you said you got good bud where you live, right? So yeah, you got to get a better, concentrate or something, right, for yourself. Fuck yeah, to get high, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna roll another one of this. But yeah. Oh, you sell that for 100 a half? Right on, right on. Yeah, here, I mean, 120 and 0, that's it. You're not going to get more than 120 and 0. I don't care what it is. I know how people, I've seen them in other states, before. They were like, hey, we got this. It's the real good shit, but it's 250. And I was like, yeah, just the economics, it doesn't work because of the legality situation. Like, you're not getting it because we're not supposed to sell it at all, right? The down the road. Oh, I'm sure he doesn't because you're providing it and he doesn't want to ask somebody else, dude. I know that kind of connection, dude, where, he doesn't want to ask somebody else. He's like, he's my man, he takes care of that shit for me. He flies, I buy, the man doesn't care to get those margins up, those extra 10, 10, $20, But anyway, when you use a DoorDash, right, they have the delivery fee and the other fee and the, whatever. So people are okay with that when they value their time, excuse me, when they value their time and they know it's worth more than the time of others. And that's a lifestyle, he don't care. Yeah, man, things are like kind of spread out, man, and you know how like there's no shade here, so people angrily walk for miles, and all it does is fuel the fire, dude. They get more angry and they walk more miles. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why like the price competition is so beat. Because I know, I could certainly find a person somewhere near where I grew up who was like, yeah, that man delivers it to me. I don't mind giving him 15 bucks. That's my convenience. But I can also imagine here where they'll be like, oh, 10 more miles? Oh, yeah. And they get all mad and they get fueled in that 10 more miles shit. And they're like, I'll just be walking 10 more miles. I'll be walking 10 more miles. It's a wild thing, this trainable brain. Collect those likes. Collect them all. All right. So, like I said, I believe this is Candyland. I think I'm pretty stoned, but this will tell you for sure. Candyland? Are you familiar? Look it up. Let me know. Or maybe you have some background. It's treating me well, I think. Yeah, but you probably get bud that you want. Yeah, like yourself. You know what I mean? Local, right? Or just delivered to you. Shit, brought to you. Brought to you. Heck yeah. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Yo, Poppy, cool man, cool man. Cheers. I'll be right here. I'll be here for a few, man. Definitely. Oh, definitely ride out this joint here. I'm relaxed as hell, man. This one, whatever. I guess it's a hybrid. Yeah, we'll say it's probably a hybrid. Nice, nice hit. Oh, boy. I'll be waiting for you, Poppy. Bated breath, bro. Yeah, I followed good quality cannabis a great deal of the day, but we were outside for a couple of those hours, so it wasn't like I was chatting. I was just kind of watching on my phone and reading. Damn. All right, man. Yeah, that's knocking me out. All right, Candyland's knocking me out. I look forward to a cigarette, maybe lift. Ugh. 'Cause I'm getting that's suppressed is the word. Relaxed, I said before, but time and even visual acuity is slow. Something in there was choking me up, man. Well, damn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty high, man. That's a good. That Candyland, whatever it be, look it up. Like I said, I think maybe in the end I was singing It's a hybrid, but look it up. It's definitely a very heavy hit. An 8. You went for a ride on the mini bike. Holy moly. Okay. Okay. You doing wings? You picked up some wings? Where'd you get this mini bike, man? Oh, the one you've been working on? Mini bike, man. Well, it was quick. Yeah, Wingstop. That's what I said. You went and got some wings. That's what I said. You went and got some wings. Yeah, 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 yeah. In your moto gang. In your moto gang. Yeah, they're building a Wingstop over here, like right next to the Shake Shack, you know? I'm never going to go to either one of them. I swear to you this. I'd rather go to walk in the movie theater and buy a tub of popcorn and walk out and eat it than go to either one of those places for lunch. I'll tell you this right now. And they're right. That's why they're there. 20 piece and some tenders. What's up, Crumble Wig? Ever Inferno. How you guys doing? Poppy, he's got some wings, man. A 20 piece. Oh, I forgot what he called you last time ever. Shit. I wish I could remember specifically. Oh, he didn't call you Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Hmm. Ever Endeavor. How you doing, Ever Endeavor? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How you doing, Crumblewig? It's okay. Poppy doesn't have to like you ever. I just smoked what I think was Candyland. It was a free sample, and it was pretty good. 8 of 10. That's what I said. I thought it was Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah. I'll just use that one from now on. A bar crawler, a night stalker. Poppy, it's all right, man. Poppy doesn't have to like you ever. Why can't we be friends? The only 8-track that I ever bought is Why Can't We Be Friends. I just didn't want an 8-track collection. I don't need it. You saw my YouTube shirts, man? I didn't make those YouTube shirts yet. Which one you like? You like the Horny Wolf Man? You like the Vampire DJ shirt? Or do you like the Crypto Scam Kings? Yeah, put one in the chat. One in the chat. Yeah, they were great, but I grew up with well, I bought cassettes because I wanted to listen to it right away, and I could listen to 3 of them on the way home. So I bought cassettes, I bought cassettes, I bought cassettes. My mother says, buy the LP, put it on your own cassette, leave the LP at home. I got in the LPs. Then the CDs came out with the extras. I got in the CDs. You know, I never needed an 8-track. My father had us on his system was reel to reel. It was a fucking pain in the ass. I cut my fingers all the time with the splicers. His was reel to reel, you know. Holy shit. His was reel to reel, Poppy. But we had records too. We had LPs. No, they didn't really have them in the early 90s. They were left over like in 87, 88. 87, 88, you could still get releases, you know, about the end. That's about the end. But in the 70s, you know, they were predominant. That was your car shit, you know? Yeah, your car player, you know, you put in the big cartridge, it's double the thickness at least of a cassette ribbon, right? So, and then, but they got 2 tracks left and right here, 2 tracks left and right here, and then, you know, just one or the other side like that. And there's, you know, there's 4 different slots. that read the 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks. Yeah, 88 had one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they weren't really making new releases in 88. But the 88 would have it. Yeah. Your old's 88. Yeah. Yeah, you missed it. It's cool, though. They sound great. They're kind of cool, Poppy. They sound great. They're on an endless loop. You know what I mean? So if you're fucking lazy, they can make you want to kill somebody. If they get stuck in your car, they can make you want to kill somebody where because they're on an endless loop. And even if your thing stops functioning, and let's say you're stuck on track 2 of 4, so you can only hear the endless loop of one segment, you might want to kill somebody. But they are cool. Yeah, they're fucking cool. They're cooler than CED. You know what I mean, Poppy? The one you talk about, the cassette vinyl fucking, video, the CED is a kind of a piece of shit, bro. CED are the best, yo. That's what he said. All right, all right, all right. See, that's so poppy-versial. That's so poppy-versial. That's poppy-versial. That's classic Poppy Greco. What's going on, GQ? Laserdiscs were perfect, yeah. Bullshit, bullshit. Your laser and the fucking track gets all lazy and wonky, and then it tries to, it never works, dude. Yep, we've been watching you all day, man. We've been watching you all day, GQ. Yeah, a couple hours I was outside, so I was kind of just watching and reading more than I could be able to chat. So that was the thing. But cheers, man. Support. So yeah, GQ. And then when I went to Lucid, he brought up your flower first. He showed it off. And then I guess he had to wait for you, so he went and did his first press. And then, I don't know what he did with the puck, right? Put in the freezer. I don't know, man. But yeah, Laserdisc was pretty damn good. But the track, man, the track on your laser reader, dude, that's the problem. My sister, literally in the 70s, as a toddler, was looking at the vinyl records and knew about lasers. And she was like, "Don't you think it would be cool if a laser could read the groove instead of a needle so it didn't have to touch it?" You know what I mean? So she was literally thinking the CD fucking technology. Oh, there is a such thing called an ELP. There's very few of them, but there's a Japanese creation called an ELP, and it does exactly that. It reads it with a laser, and it corrects by checking the groove by left and right wall. It's one groove that just goes all the way to the middle. It's a spiral. Lucy, for your birthday? Whoa. Yeah, I've played VHS video game before. There's a couple of different kinds, Poppy Carl, but I have played, and yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what you're talking about because there's more than one. Very strong. Don't take more than one. Oh boy, that sounds good. That sounds like a good trip if you take two. Hook me up, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure. Hey, grab it. What's going on? How you doing? Yo, grab it. Jess says, she said you're a good baker, like that. You know? Whoops. Yeah, me too. That's why I almost messed up pressing the button. Yeah, Jess said you're a good baker, man. That's cool. Grab it. I did not know. Still in the Netherlands, okay. Gonna get those seeds back, man. You gonna get them back. Souvenirs, man. Today in the Netherlands, yeah, that's a good question. Today here was like overcast. It was overcast all day. The kids went swimming after my daughter got home from school. She's loving school, and it's good to get her to sleep on the right time. I got to look into that too. Oh, you're coming back on Thursday? Okay, okay. How about the global hunt, the land race, the looking for souvenirs? You finding souvenirs? Grab it. I hope so, man. You got a birthday card coming, Crumbleweed. You got a birthday card coming. Lest the UPS decides no, or USPS. I mean, they might. They do that to me. It's better than Arizona right now. Oh wow, they light pollute. Wow, interesting. Interesting. They like to light pollute. That's interesting. Hey, GQ man, you got a lot of cucumbers, man. What you gonna do? Cause I can make a cucumber salad with like four. Then I can make a sauce with two. Then I'm about out, because then I'm thinking, what do I do with the other two? I don't know what I do with 8 cucumbers at once, bro. I mean, I could pickle them, but I buy pickles. I'm not gonna lie, I buy pickles. Do I want some cucumbers? Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. I was just wondering. It's a lot. I'll send you some pumpkin seeds, though. I'll send you some pumpkin seeds, man. Dang, 200 acres. That is a field. That is a field. Plus. Yeah, yeah. Do they put salt on them, grab it, or they just eat them like that? There's no salt? Because I mean, I grew up with dudes who ate them with salt. You know what I mean? 20 acres. Okay. Right on. Yeah, see, that's huge. Yeah. Well, good for you, GQ, man. That's the way to go, man. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't like the salt either, actually, but I just know that a lot of people who do it frequently, they salt it or they vinegar it, something like that. Because there is quick pickle that people do a lot. I'll do a quick pickle. Goats, man, goat milk, right? Teach the humans that goat milk is better than cow. Teach the humans that goat milk is better than cow. Have the goats. The goats will eat your defoliations. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, goat, the goat, the goat. Yay to the goats. They'll eat a lot of garbage too. Just being honest, they'll eat a lot of garbage too. And that's good. Oh, the Netherlands? Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I know. I hear you. You're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. They're gonna need it. You know. I teach my kids, sidewalk shit, but sidewalk shit. But that's because we got a long time before we run out of that skill. Then we'll run out of that skill. All right, man. Well, the first thing I will do is send you some pumpkin seeds for sure. So at least when you're pulling cucumbers, you'll be pulling pumpkins too. At some point. You too, Crumblewig. But I had to send you your birthday card first. That was like plan one. Then I was like this. Look, not only do I love and have a passion for pumpkins, but I also like popcorn. And I was like, hey, those both have peas in them. What can I do about popcorn? So that's coming. Your millions of tomatoes. Oh yeah, man. Well, everybody appreciates that, man. Yeah, yeah, man. I can't believe it, man. The nightshade allergy thing. I was like, yeah. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. There's no stopping me from capsaicin fruit peppers. Okay, there's no stopping me from peppers. There's no stopping me from tomato. There's no stopping me from many nightshades. So yeah, I don't care. You give me vegan before you give me you can't have nightshades. I'll take vegan first. I know you told me you ordered paper, dude. Yeah, you said they were character 2x2 fudge 2x2 was it Michigan J Frog? La, da, 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 da. I know it wasn't Michigan J Frog, so I'll just throw that one out. La, da, da, da. Cookie Monster. Oh, Grab It just had sugar cubes, dude. Awesome, awesome. Cheers. From where, man? From a coffee shop? Cool. I like paper, man, but I got too much. The thing is, I'm trying to get rid of my paper, lighten my load. It's nice to know what pattern you're looking for, if you understand what I'm saying, but it's always blown up and become a real bad legal issue in the past. It's always been a good idea and it's always been a problem, and it's always been a good idea and it's always been a problem, and there's no solution but a test kit. Hundreds of uses, hundreds of uses. Pac-Man. Man, I had fucking Pac-Man paper when I was like 1992, for real. Yeah, but you mean were they mushrooms or were they underground? Which is are they truffles? Truffles. GQ, I tested a good bit of everything. I missed a couple of samples that I didn't have on hand, but I tested even past samples. Yeah. Yeah, I don't vape anything. I don't know. I just smoke those joints of that. I think it's Candyland. I'm really high, so I'm gonna smoke a cigarette that's supposed to, give me a little more energy, dude. Because this is like a suppressive, relaxant high. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah, but you know what? I'm not a qualified tester, good quality either. So test yourself, test yourself. But yeah, I even had past samples that I tested. Yes, yes, but test yourself, because I can't tell you except what I think. And I do have photos and stuff, but that's a little bit. We're over that shit. We're over that shit. I don't have anything to test. Okay, we're over that shit. I don't have anything to test. But I'm saying I suggest that I'm gonna do the next half of my life in a way where I do test shit. I did. I tested fairly consistently. Grab it's laughing. Anyways, grab it, man. I heard you make a hell of a brownie, man. I heard that when Top Baker comes back to town. I couldn't get brownies this entire year, because the yield is what it is. My farmers, they do a legal thing, and the yield is what it is. And so it actually didn't come to us. The year before we had plenty of brownies. We gave them two people, maybe one at a time. Said, "Hey, don't take more than half." And they said, "Hey, don't ever give us any brownies again." And we were like, "Yep, we knew that. One and done. We never were gonna give you any brownies again. We didn't intend to. You're cured. You're welcome." You know, we didn't intend to. You're cured. You got edibles, dude? Oh, okay, cool. No bake cookies. Yeah, okay. That's special. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You have a lot of them, dude. Okay, dude. Oh, okay, okay. Well, sheesh. How do we, ask you about that? How do we ask you about that, Grab it? Do you have an email on your channel or something? How do we ask you? Because a lot of people might be interested. I'm just keeping it real. People like such things. My friend and I, for a while we had to deal with this mediary who was the penis envy lady. She had the penis envy, and she went over his house and they did naughty things. But something was a little bit off on her, bro. Discord or email, okay. But something was a little bit. So this is just a story time. So penis envy connection person who didn't grow it but said she would. Was between us, and it was cool because she would like deliver, and that was cool. But something might be, was wrong with her. And then she went to Colorado once, and then she saw the thing and she's like, "Hey, she brought back capsules, and then she was like, "I'm selling capsules everywhere." And she was selling capsules until she ran out. And she's like, "But I'm going to be a chocolatier. I'm going to Colorado like right now. I'm going to be a chocolatier." And we're like, "Oh boy." And then she'd be like, "Well, those mushrooms, they don't work on me. I don't know if they're any good because of my serotonin reuptake inhibitors, and my MAOs or whatever. I don't know, dude. Whatever, my maladaptives." And then she's like, "I'm gonna be a chocolatier." And I was like, "I hope people don't die on her dirty, like not knowing how to cook food status, because you can't just become a fucking cook. You don't want to kill people, man. You don't want to kill people. You need safe practices and things under the belt. I trust you, grab it. I trust you, and I trust my friends. You have a friend with a syringe. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, man. Our birthday boy, I think he's had some success here with his syringes. Our birthday boy's got success. But no, it was funny because she would say that to us too, because she couldn't get off on shrooms because of her like other medication. But it was a juggle a little bit. It was a little juggle. And when I got COVID, I think I got it from her. I'll be honest. I think I got it from her. And I only did it that once. You need help really understanding it with the. Oh yeah, I understand you, bro. Maybe. Well, look. I don't know. Whatever I got. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I didn't get any shots or whatever. Like whatever, dude. We're not talking about that. I don't care. Remember? Like that's. I'm not showing you the photographs either. That's a little bit. It don't matter. That don't matter. It was just my only time. What I got was I got an hour and a half of fucking insane fever that I enjoyed to the hilt. I was fantastically happy. I was tripping the fuck out on a fever. I loved it. And then I was like, yeah, but I'm 114 degrees. I guess I better slow it down. So then I had to take a fever reducer, just a simple aspirin type thing, just a fever reducer. And I was like, so I guess I can live now. And then the next few days, I was just like, I'm tired, I'm cold, I'm, itchy, achy, whatever. So, then I didn't want to eat, whatever, it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything. But I didn't go jump, and hurt myself getting any, oh, let me have an extra shot of that. Let's get 3 or 4 of those little dips of it. Mmm. And it ain't nothing new, man. The H1N1 or whatever that shit, it's the same shit, man. The bird flu and all that, it's just a different fucking, it's whatever. Different version of that bullshit. Keep watching that. No, I'd keep not sick, man. These 2 years I've been streaming, I have not been sick once. That was the last time I was sick, but hey, everybody was for a fucking spell. And yeah, I loved my fever, but I knew I had to bring it down. Cause look, man, I had scarlet fever when I was a baby. They put me ice bath. So I knew I had to like cut it, even though I was enjoying it, I'll tell you. I don't mind a little stress. All right, I'll be back in like 2 minutes, man. But yeah, I'm not gonna be sick, man. One day I'll be dead, but I'd rather not be sick. I'll just be dead. So so yeah, I mean, like, I don't think people should like amateurishly just run into making food. But not about getting like chicken flu, and not about, oh, the penis envy, that is important because they were what they were. And that's a good, we got the albinos. I guess there's two actual strains. But they're a bit different, and they were what they were. Again, it was like two of us working this around, and it was stressful. So whenever he would hear about another place, he'd be like, oh, such and such a place has some, and then he'd give me the menu, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll try all this shit, whatever. None of that really mattered. The PEs were good. They're good, as they should be, as they were bred to be, if they're legit. You know what I mean? So look for the blue. I call it Smurf blood. I muddle, and then I look, and I lemon tech. I lemon, and I muddle, and I look for Smurf blood blue, and it's got to have that blue to know. But even better, just my weed place was like, well, and DC places, they were just like, well, we're just gonna start doing shrooms too. So they just did, and then so the Lizard King, that was what really, like, I thought was the best that we ran into, and it was like a Cubensis, like looking like a golden teacher with a little more heft. But all the golden teachers have always been so significant and perfect as well. I've had Cambodians, Norans, All kinds. They sell a lot of Smurfs. Smurfs are important, or whatever. But I'm not. You're not talking about people that are running to get you pseudos or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of Smurfs you got in your neighborhood. I don't know. Oh, that one. Okay, there we go. There we go, man. I bet it is. I bet it fucking is, man. That's where they come from. Well, yeah, that's where they come from, the Smurfs. I like the 80s canon, from 1980 on or whatever, but they actually are Dutch. Oh, you do? Okay, grab it. He does. He does, dude. I mean, hey, I'll tell you again, GQ. Nah, I'll tell you like I tell anybody. Nobody grows mushrooms. You cultivate. Nobody grows mushrooms. You cultivate. But it's all good, man. I'm glad you have that. Yeah, and like seriously, like, like shiitake? Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, man. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a different. It's a difference. It's a philosophical thing. Yeah, super sterile. Like sometimes airbox, right? Like airflow lock. Temps and timing, and yeah, like he said, it needs to be super sterile. Nothing can get in there. Yeah, because even all I did, I got a flush once, and the second flush was coming, and it molded. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got no success with that either. Not really. First ones were good, and I think really do have to dry them. Don't eat them when they're wet. He's not expecting you to put it here, man. He's not even home yet. He's not even home yet. GQ. His email's in the channel bio. You guys can click each other, right? Because you're both blue, right? Yeah, he's not expecting you. He's not even home. He's not even home. But his buddy's got a syringe. I think he said. I think he said his buddy's got a syringe. And there's no reason. There's no reason why without with proper preparation. There's no reason why that won't be fine. That'll be a success, bro. Yeah. Is it the Joey and Lisa email? Yeah. I mean, I've been telling everybody because you said it public. So just don't forget to do it, man. Don't forget to click this like too. Don't forget to do it. That's the thing. Sometimes we gotta reiterate. Hit it 3 times, 4 times. That's spam, man. I kick you out here for spam. I'll tell you what, man. Watch out, man. I see some people being funny talking about other companies on people's business channels and shit. I mean, I'm not a business channel, but I'm saying I'm speaking for others. Speaking for others. It's not cool, man. It's not cool to muddy the waters, in my opinion. Keep on topic, guys. Like, be respectful. Isn't that easy? Isn't it easy enough? And if I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong. And, that's why we're here, because we're here not on my 1,000 subs channel, but we're here because we're trying to keep it nice and clean, again. Nice and clean again. For the 20 people that matter. Thank you. You always wipe your feet when you walk in, yeah. Yeah, I'm a fucking I'm a bum. So even I got the door open even though I'm in. So I don't even want to be in. Oh, here you go. Oh shit, now it moved. Fucking oh, here's one. Everybody, that the sounds, those cicadas. Here's a dead one right here. I kept for y'all to see. Here's one of the dead ones. So they're like they can destroy your crops and shit, but their lot in life is to be food. They just go and land and die and dry out, and birds can eat them and whatever, you know. So let me just go ahead and throw it. But that's why I always got that noise, you know. So now it's gone. Grab it walks his feet when or he wipes his feet when he walks in, but GQ was not wearing shoes, bro. He was out there, he was walking around, he was not wearing shoes. So what's he gonna do? He's grounded, man. He's grounded. He's got his bracelets on. I got my bracelets on. That one's funny. That one's funny. Exactly. You're garden grounded. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I realized too, like my I guess it's Grecian, right? It's like a Greek problem. I'm not Greek, but we share the same women. And so I got them like toes that don't reach, in a shoe it definitely don't reach. But so I have to go to like the actual soft ground to be able to push those last two toes, bro. They'll never reach. I gotta get in there. His chains are off. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Chains are off, bro. Chains are off. I wouldn't have my chains on walking around Europe either, bro. Yeah, get back to your garden, put your chains back on. Don't worry about some thugs snatching them off your neck. You'll get lots of growth, of course, bro. I thought it was valiant of you to schedule a time out in this flowering time, bro. Flowering time. You know what I mean? Because it's going on everywhere, man. It's going. And I knew ahead of time that you were going out of town because you said so. Yeah, you're gonna do great, man. You'll do great. Look, I'm allowed to say this on my channel, so because he was my guest all the time. But when Off Grid was coming around, man, he was giving a lot of people a lot of good information in an easy, digestible way, very simply. So he may not come around, and that's okay. That's his choice. But I'm allowed to say this shit, even in his absence here. Some people benefited a lot, and he always told me that if I wanted to grow in the future, he'd help me. And I bet you this, I bet he would, because even whatever, I don't think he ever lied to me. So if I asked him, I mean, he already told me he would, man. And you know what? He probably fucking would. What's up, Pinky? I know you do, man. And remember what I said to Doug yesterday. I know because I step over bounds over there all the time and I just bow out. But I said, I was just trying to answer you, and I didn't think, I didn't say anything real personal or whatever. But this is my channel. I can say what I said about Off Grid and whatever I choose to, because he's my friend. I'm just saying, like, he helped a lot of people in a short amount of time, if you ask me. No, I mean, there's a lot of stuff he told me, right? So, in his point of view, there's other things, right? Nothing was one thing or another, dude. Nothing was one thing or another, right? There was a triggering point, and you guys know, that was his last two streams because I was motherfucking asleep with one eye open, hearing it, and all that. So, yeah, Pinky, well, I guess is my new channel is the only reason you didn't have a wrench. So, you're welcome to that. No, 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 and that's all good. And no, 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 we have no problem. We have no problem except that he feels a lot of different things. I mean, I can say twisted genetics. Those are what he's growing, and he's gone through a lot of distance with that person in recent time, and he was told quite clearly that it was because that person was having personal issues, medical issues, and that's why backing off. And then he more or less gets oh, I've kind of been watching you from the background, but I thought you were trying to get in on my lady or whatever, and I don't trust you, I don't like you, that kind of shit. So I witnessed all of that myself, that I can say. That's totally ridiculous. That's the thing. If somebody's like saying off grid's after my woman, no, it's like off grid can drop your woman in 2 seconds, but he's not after your woman. You see? So grow a pair. You know what I'm saying? Like if he wanted to and he could drop her, that's up to him. But don't you fucking make up bullshit and make up some fake agendas that he doesn't have. That's not real. And whether that's right or not, he feels like that's what was put upon him. You didn't witness for me? You don't have to witness for me. We'll be fine. Unless something else happened here. Oh yeah, hold on. No, what means nothing. I was just being absurd. What means nothing, like nothing happened. He was fed a line of bullshit from what he believes. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. He was fed a line of bullshit from what he believes. He was told that all of these seeds were like not germinating like by hundreds and shit, which didn't even make any sense because come on, dude. Come on, dude. That thing will germinate like a weed, if you put it in the dark with a little moisture, eh? So that was bullshit. So he was being fed a line of bullshit and he was trying to work this shit out while people were picking at him, on another level, which didn't matter. On a level that didn't matter was going on too. But all those plants he grew, and that relationship and friendship that he had before, that does matter, right? That's the thing that got all twisted for him. That fake shit. Oh, they kept feeding him BS, and then one of your jokes has rudeness. I can understand how one of your jokes could be like funny but not appropriate. If you get what I'm saying, grab it. I could do that too, right? I could deliver you one right now, and then like that's cool, but you don't deliver it in the wrong arena, right? You know the room, right? I get you, bro. I know. Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, I was gonna be like, what do you want me to do? Grab his pipe and like, but yeah, respect to off grid for sure. Yeah, I mean, this is his. This is supposed to be his. He knows it. But the thing is, he said he was gonna send such and such. And if he does, that means, we're back in. If he doesn't, I guess I won't send this to him. It's still intended for him. It wasn't even inappropriate. It was just, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. I can't do anything about it, obviously, right? Obviously. Not trying to parent anybody. I've said that before because that's come around. But I will say this. If you want to test your shit, get a test kit. So this test kit is extremely useful because there's the immediate like, oh, let's go ahead and find out what's going on here. There's the immediate like delineation of where is this going. And then there's the specifics. And then there's the presence and absence of specifics. And those go into further photographic slide evidence that you need to follow as things develop over 60 seconds. Oh, wow. There's a wide range of things that could come of that, but I do suggest that you check for yourself. I do suggest that you check for yourself. Yeah, it starts with a couple of like wide range. What are we falling into categories? What are we cutting out? And then it goes to inclusion, exclusion, and very specifics. And I think I nailed what I was looking at every time. I think I nailed what I was looking at every time. But I'm not qualified or trained. So I just access. I just say that you should do it. Yeah, it looks cool. That's right. The other thing is it looks cool. And it gives you a purpose in life for 3 minutes, which is really cool when you're high, right? It's really fucking cool. Be like, it looks cool. I'm doing something. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, man. We got to have a good time while we're here. Yeah, man. The problem is you will struggle for lighting. I don't give a shit. They tell you to have good lighting, you know what I mean? Grab it would have had one of those projectors, like the like flat projectors, and he'd be like dropping oils and shit, like colored ones, so they'd be like and grab it would be like projecting it onto the band and shit, like yo, these days they got that acrylic paint shit that they do. You see that pouring shit? That stuff is amazing, man. You know what I mean? Grab it. Hey, man, enjoy. I'm gonna change this because I know this is bullshit, man. So much art. Yeah. It's an endless. I mean, like like years ago, people saw that when social media came up, and they were like, "That motherfucker can draw shadows like that." You know what I mean? It just blew people's minds. But hey, everybody in classical education, they had their lick at painting. Everybody painted kinda. They weren't painters. Everybody learned music kinda. They weren't musicians. But hey, nobody's that special. Oh, I would have been blown away. I know I would have, dude. I know. I know. I would have wanted more input, man. I would have been Johnny Five. Input. Take me through the city. Where's your cultural center? Let me take the top off of this building. Input. Oh, do you have wooden shoes? Let's have a wooden shoe race. Hey, it's time to do drugs. Oh, you don't have mushrooms, but you have troubles? Are they psychedelic? Okay, let's go. Input. Yeah, I would love to be there, dude. Oh, yeah? Castles, churches, and lots of old buildings. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome, man. Yeah, my mother loved it there. She's been there, and she stayed across from a house of open all night. She stayed in one. She stayed right across the street, and they loved it because like her and her childhood friend, they fucking loved staying across the house of all night. They thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I know, man. I love Stone. Nothing's better than Stone. So churches and castles are great. Yeah. And art. Yep. Shoo! Music, gypsy jazz, all that good stuff. Rang dong ding 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 dong. I love that stuff. That's what I do. Rang dong dong. I'll be back again. Now I gotta check on my kid real quick. Hello, hello. If I don't have it muted, I'm coming. I'm coming. Hello. Yeah, 10:10 is like exactly like circadian rhythm exactly the time that I have to get my daughter to bed for school. You know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep, 10:10 Eastern Standard right here. That's exactly when I had to get my daughter to bed. Grab it. Well, grab it. I would love to learn about those edibles, man. I will definitely email you. Thank you, man. And GQ, help him with his mushies. That'd be awesome, dude. That'd be awesome. So I had to make sure that she was going to bed right, for school. It matters. Last round. Although I have two more names just in case. Last round. All of my other kids are not minors. They're all adults. But I reserve my names in case. Good night, man. Good night. Sweet dreams, sweet repose. Have a good one. Come back refreshed, new, happy tomorrow. What else was I going to say about Amsterdam? Not yet. Oh, I guess I'm going to smoke another one of those Candyland joints. But man, those are damn heavy, man. Maybe I won't. Maybe I got to go. I appreciate the likes, though. Be nice to get 11 here on this new channel, but 5 is cool and 8 is even kind of cooler, you know? Kind of cool if it was. Yeah. Please click those likes, man. They're free enough, This channel is intended for adults, 420 friendly. If you feel like you're too young to be here because it is intended for adults, click like on the way out. Share it with somebody older and cooler than you. Somebody's looking at your mom. Go ahead. Let's have her come back in. Please share it and like it. Do you have a Discord? I know you do. I have a Discord server. Would you like to run it? I know you would. It's only Ever. It's only up to Ever. Who's good enough? You'll have to ask Ever. Council of the Nine. People like Rusty, they're in. But he's now graduated to the 3 of 5, and I don't think he's gonna win that one or whatever. Maybe he did. Thanks for the likes. Please click more. Yo, Frenchie, what's going on? Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Frenchie, is Pinky still in here? Pinky, hang out with Frenchie. Don't be all like that. Oh my gosh, do I have to talk about off grid again? Ever. It's not happening anymore. Off grid brings the views. Off grid brings the views. Cheers, Frenchie. How's hockey going, bro? They were talking about Sir Walter Dayton and the Legos and Legos and hockey, something that Space Monkey brought up to me, and I was like, Legos and hockey are huge on YouTube, Legos, hockey, coins. Come on, guys, like gold, like people who do like gold hunting and stuff, and they go through the sand and they got the washers and oh boy, the gold people are really mad. I didn't mean to, yeah, black sand and all that good stuff, but yeah, Legos and hockey, they're huge on YouTube. YouTube is so much fun, man. These people, they're all like a lot of times like they're real into like WWE, obviously, because the way they do their shows is like a shoot. It's like, you're going down, buddy. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Thanks for the like, Frenchie. I appreciate it. Pinky, if you're still around, hang out and talk with Frenchie. Unless you want to go live. Because we'd love to hear your music. Oh yeah, she did a donation earlier. That's awesome. Well, thanks, Pinky. Yeah, I did a donation last week. It was very meager, but it was between the first and the last ask. I was like, well, somewhere in the middle I can land to. But I appreciate that you did that. Because what you do for others is, it just speaks to you. It's fine. It's good. I've had people on YouTube that really help me out on the worst days, and I've had people who ask me to, and this happened more than once. And then when you ask, then they really don't want you. You know what I mean? Like, so I've had both sides. I've had people who, and I've given those people who really bailed me out when I needed it half of their stuff back. That's what I decided. I will try to give you half of your stuff back, and I did whenever possible. But I've had other people that said, "Hey, anytime, anytime," and then I was like, "Oh, this is the time," and then it's like, you swallowed your pride for nothing. It was a setup, and it was a joke. So, but that's okay. That's okay. That's happened more than once. It's like not personal. But yeah, I'm glad Pinky would do that. I know Pinky's, really got a good soul. It was nice. I was on Dougie's panel last night with Pinky, which was really cool for the time that we could, really cool. Shoot, if I had to join in here, man, I don't know what happened. Is Ever not in this channel or something? Where are you, Ever? Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna roll another joint. I got this free sample. I believe it's Candyland, right? I think it's a fucking hybrid, but man, it gets me like really suppressed, kind of stoned. All right, there. That's what's up with my dragonfly there. Like, fly by, dragonfly. Wings, wings. Oh, wings is Hershey's dragonfly. So I think I'm gonna call mine Little Wing. I think I'll call it Little Wing. There you go. But Dougie's got his kids got theirs. I mean, his daughter has hers. Hershey got that sculpture, and she named that Wings. So I'm gonna call mine Little Wing. Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, let me roll one up. Give me a sec. Little Wing. Yo, thanks for being in, man. Please click that like. I've got a problem. The barber, he didn't want to listen to me now that I've got TV presenter hair. I'm at a crossroads. I am not happy. I'm not happy with that. Okay, I wasn't looking for TV presenter hair. El forto, galante, belocho, belodo, el astillo, bacatata. I really didn't want that presenter hair, y'all. El forto, primera en Porto, I don't want it, man. Or the Gelino, el señor. I really didn't want that. Okay, anyway, let me roll a joint. This is the end of Candyland, which has gotten me really, really suppressy, slow, relaxed, stoned. 8 out of 10. Effect. Let's go. Gelino, Barandegora, el señor, Rode Bandegas, Albandegas. ¿Qué banda, huevo? Yo, what's going on, Kev? How you doing, man? Jeez, it's nice to see you, bro. Woo! Let's smoke, man. Okay, right now, this is my last joint of Candyland, which was very nice. Free sample, but otherwise, I got Wedding Cake, Skywalker OG. How you doing, Kev? Nice to see you, bro. Let's roll it up. Let's smoke it now. Whew. Not that I haven't had enough. Uh oh, man, that's a real pinner right there. I'm only one guy, and I've had way too many. I've already had like 3 of them, so that's a real pinner there. But it's okay. It's okay. Cheers, Kev. Let's go. Spark 'em. Cheers, Kev. Yo, man. Cheers, man. Oh shit! I need to spark the other side. It's not running yet, really, but I don't know, man. This isn't the best lighter. They were really like fucking dusty and shit. You bought a house on 4 lots, 10 miles from your cabin, dude. That's awesome, Kev. Shoo. Whew. Cheers, man. Cheers, man. That's amazing. Good for you, man. Is that a refuge, man? I mean, a refuge is what I literally tried to say. Lips. Was that a refuge? I mean, maybe you don't need the RV anymore, or, you've been busy as fuck. I believe you, Kev. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for coming in, man. Cheers. I hope Sin is doing well, Kev. Yeah, man. I had like the dumbest idea with this lighter that my wife. I was like, "Can you pick me up a lighter?" When she was coming over. She doesn't live here. We're still separated all the way. But I was like, "Can you bring me a lighter?" And she bring me one of these electronicals, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, it's gonna die." So I had the dumbest idea of let me get my guitar that's broken, and all of my guitars need strings and shit. But I was like, And I was like, so then I can use my lighter to. So it's gonna take me like a month to get the fretting right. You know, it's gonna take me a month. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna use this lighter. I'm gonna use a proper one. Yeah. No, yeah. No, I just have to use a proper slide so I don't have to give myself the extra handicap like I always do. I always give myself the extra handicap, you know what I mean? So I'll try to take it out. You never know, Kev. You never know. Like one of those might be the best one I stumbled upon, you know? Gotta get to Jimmy anyway. He's got the recording devices these days. Mine are broken for the dumb reasons again. Some new strings would be nice. If I just had new strings now that I have an amp, you know? That'd be nice. Use my other guitar, man. But I got an amp because Goodwill showed up behind us. Goodwill doesn't sell strings. So, oh yo, more likes. That's what I'm talking about, man. This is my new channel. I'm so glad you're here. Kev, I guess I gotta sub you up through this new one, man. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. If we can get 10, 11 likes, that'd be crazy because that's old channel nonsense, you know? That'll be cool. Frankie's in the house. Frankie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Frankie, there was two things I brought up with my wife the other day on the phone. And she was like, "You said this." She came over. She had to put eyes on me, and I literally was like, "Is this her just checking whether I was being poetic, you know, cuz I only complained about two things and she came and put eyes on me and like asked me about them." And I literally went to the end of the movie, you know, in the asylum where I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." That's it. That's what else could I say, bro? How you doing, Frankie? Cheers to you, man. How is it in Dublin's fair city right now? Yo, Kev got new property, man. 10 miles away, and I said, "Does that mean it's a refuge?" You know, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Well, shit, maybe I should play with one of these. Like a glass piece? Yeah, maybe. Bang, 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 bang. Hamburger. Mmm. Yeah, maybe I should use one of these, eh? I'm sorry. Yeah, I spent 3 months, Kev. I spent 3 months on my acoustic when I was a kid on fretting, getting the right tone that I wanted out of the right pressure, blah, blah, blah. Now I got to do it with a slide, you know, so I'm starting from the beginning. The Pittsburgh Steelers are coming to Dublin, yo. Okay, cool, cool. Yep. Yeah, Pittsburgh. It's interesting because my father, he's the Pennsylvania family, but Pittsburgh, that's on my West Virginia family. You know what I mean? They're the ones who are more likely to support that team. You know. some of them, some of them. Pittsburgh is the city with the hills, right? Pittsburgh is the city with the hills, the city of the yins, Yeah. Yeah, Angel knows about Pittsburgh and the city of the yins, I think. But yeah, it wasn't preferable in my upbringing. Let's see if the glass is better. Here we go. Here we go. How do we do this? I can't fret it. Yeah, that shit ain't working, bro. I gotta figure out something better. Yeah. I'll just keep working on it. I don't know what it is yet. But I'm getting somewhere with it. You love the Steelers in Ireland, do you? Okay, cool. Every summer, dude? Oh, they've been coming up there to train for summers. Okay. Now right now we're not in competitive time. We're like pre-season right now, right? Like in the NFL, we're pre-season, but they train over in Dublin, do they? And you've trained up like basically bare knuckle street fighters yourself, right? Frankie, you've trained up like street level, maybe bare knuckle fighters, right? Even in your kids, right? So yeah, I never knew the Steelers went to Dublin, dude. That's cool. Yo, now I got 9 likes, man. If I get 11, that's all I'm talking about, man. We're just so close. We're so fucking close. It's cool. Thanks, guys. Hey, I haven't even finished this joint. Probably because I was dicking around with the guitar and stuff. Mm, not guitar, the lick stick. Trying to figure that shit out. And I will. I fucking will, guys, you know? I'm only 3 days old. I know how to get my beady eyes on it. There's an earth that's green. There's an earth that's free. There's a place for you and a place for me. But the bleeding hearts wouldn't let it be. We don't need them anymore. Do, 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 boo, 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 boo. I need two more likes, I swear. That's it. I mean, make them hate likes. Hate like, let me leave. Excuse me, excuse me. Hate like, make me leave. Let's talk about something else. Either way, is it time to raise a poll? Yo, Frankie, man, I didn't have any steak, but I put some Heinz 57 sauce on it. Is that less of a crime? B&M brown sauce. Heinz 57. Worcestershire. Joey G sounds like Jimi Hendrix. Joey G sounds like Jimi Hendrix. I don't sound like Jimi Hendrix, man. But I appreciate Jimi Hendrix a lot. Yo, thank you, man. Nah, my brother Rick, man, he's still over there giving me the finger in his picture, but he's got like that tattoo of my favorite record, the Band of Gypsies record, Band of Gypsies. Yeah. He's got a tattoo of Jimmy on him, and man, he's been on stage. Some of them I have on tape, and he was like, "That's when I felt like Jimmy was playing for me." Anyways, what did I say? I did say Little Wing right here. That's the name because Hershey hers is wings. This is Little Wing. Right, right, right. You're fixing the Americans, dude. You're fixing them. Not like the Lomies now. Yeah, but what if we put 57 sauce? What if we put a 57? What do you do? What do we do if we put a B&M brown sauce? That's straight up from the UK, Limeys. That's straight up. I don't even know. Because I know I'm not allowed to say them things. Good quality cannabis, man. Today he was talking about the Tea Party. And he was like, what's it reported like from over there? And I'm like, hey, number one, in my mind, I'm like, these cheap motherfuckers, they didn't put any tea in there. Those were empty boxes. They put the tea up in a safe, cool, dry area. They put it up in a safe, cool, dry area. The boxes that they threw into the fucking harbor, empty. Empty. I'm calling them out. Look it up, y'all. History, y'all. Coronavirus fake. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, definitely. Those boxes were empty. Those cheap bastards didn't put real tea into the harbor. Think about it. Yeah, you're just trying to educate the Americans and make sure they don't fall into the limey trap. Yeah, I get you, bro. The bloody palms. I get you. Butter and lots of salt. That'll be for me popcorn lad. That'll be for me popcorn lad. What do I really like on steak? In America, I like cayenne pepper, garlic, lemon, and butter. Yes, sir. And salt. Yes, sir. Butter, lemon, salt, cayenne pepper, and what else did I say? Garlic. That's what I like on me steak, lad. And I like to char it to death. And if I can throw green onions, like wild ones instead of good ones, but wild ones or string onions or whatever, I throw that shit on it, bro. That's how I eat that. It's more of a fajita, so to speak. It's more of a fajita steak. Yo, man, we don't have 11 likes, but we got 5 people in. And for this is a 420 friendly stream. It's intended for adults only. If you feel like you're young, to be here, don't tell us. Just leave. Click like and share it to your mom or somebody that's older and cooler than you because we really want to meet her. Potato and pizza, bruh. Meat and potatoes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We do pizza because we have kids. Yo, that's like the easy answer, Frankie. We do pizza because we have kids. You guys have fucking pizza and curry boxes, dude. Don't lie to me. Because I know the fucking limeys and, all of their friends that brought in all the boxes, right? You guys have pizza and kebab boxes and shit. You got your kebab places, you can't stop the limeys from, you can't pretend like they're not there, that you guys have their pizza boxes and shit. They're non-bread and, my daughter ate butter chicken today at school, dude. That's a Scottish dish right there, well, kind of. It's a Hindu Scottish dish, man, a Hindi Scottish dish. She had it at school. Really, really like high in cholesterol. The Indians that I know, they always say don't eat it. They always do. Yo, lad, he's a legend. I only wanted the one more like. He knows what's up. Frankie does. Yep, Frankie knows what's up. Cheers, Frankie. We got the 11, man. We got the Ides of like. That's what we were looking for. Does that mean that Hoover is here? Poppy Carl is here. Hoover's here. Ever's here. Space Monkey's here. They're all just hiding. Where's Hoover? Hoover, come join my live. Hoover, come join my live. You're brilliant and they need to meet you. They need to meet you. All right, guys, I got that 11. That's what I'm talking about. Texas Tiff just went live. You guys know how to hit up Texas Tiff? Check it out.